These rifts just keep popping up.
No matter. As more rifts appear, our powers grow. Together we will sweep the orcs aside.
Then what? We get married? Pop out a little army of War Mage babies?
I would sooner rip your beating heart from your chest.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Hey viewers, this is Clockworks and welcome to another 5-skull guide. Well, my version of doing it anyway. This is the Crossing. This is the 4th map in the list. We're currently on the War Mage. If you wish to view the Sorceress's way of doing this level, I suggest you look in the information box in the video, and there should be a blue linked time button that you can click to take you straight to the Sorceress's section of this video. However, we shall now be doing the War Mage section. So, this level, there's quite a few ways you can do this, but at this stage in the game you should only have around 32 skulls or so, which is not enough. You can get 2 traps and you can upgrade them once each at most. That's about it. So, there's a few traps that you're going to want, and I went for push traps and spring traps because they're so fun to use. It's so fun. I increased the range of the push traps because that's always a necessity, and also increased their cooldown. Now, you don't want to put spring traps up here because they'll spring them down to there and then they'll just keep walking. That's a waste. You don't want that. You really don't want that. You want to put this here. If you're wondering why there, you don't want to put it here because then as soon as something enters this range, they'll just hit this and it's kind of a waste. So you want to start
Orcs
there.
go here, there, and everywhere.
No, sorry, my bad. I completely forgot that we need to start on the lower level first. Ah, face palm. Right. Yeah, this is where you want the spring traps. So you want to start about, yes, here. I'm just going to do this. Now, spring traps are expensive. Spring traps are most certainly expensive. Now, we're going to place
Something for your
as
face.
well. I'll place one there as well later on, but when we can. When we get extras, we'll fill up the walls with these arrow traps as well. But for the meantime, we're going to do this, and if you're wondering why I put it in this formation, instead of doing it like so, and then do it, and then do it, and then, yeah. It's because you're going to get more trap usage out of this until you can fill up these gaps with more springs. Eventually, all of these gaps will be filled up with spring traps, but for the meantime, it's better to have it like this, at least in the first few waves, because you don't have a lot of money, and if anything speedy goes over these, it's gonna... That's it. You'll see. You'll fucking see. That's all I have to say. Now, let's watch some of the flippage, shall we? The minecarts on this level are so fucking glorious. Look at that. Flip me more. Ah, glorious. I should be over there shooting them, but I'm a bit lazy at the moment. Now just do know that the spring traps are not upgraded. Well, actually, they are upgraded to have reduced costs, but only once. Try not to shoot them as they go on the spring traps. As you saw this dude here, he just ran on a spring trap and I shot him at the exact same moment. Oh, there's a problem.
Let's do it again.
Alright, they're going to come from the top cliff now. So we've got to get up there quickly. And we've got to place a shit ton of these down. Now thankfully they only cost 300.
I'm your pusher, baby.
So, since they only cost 300, it's really easy to just fill up this entire wall. Get out of there. You always want to increase range on spring traps, especially on levels like this, because it triggers when they're like here. See what I mean? I mean, the spring trap isn't even hitting them, but it's doing the job.
A little present for you.
So we're just going to finish up this wall.
One for you.
And then we're going to go downstairs.
And one for you. Killing season.
And now we're going to go and help kill because we need to speed things up. There is a power time. Always be aware of that. Now they're coming from both sides, right? So we've got to be a little bit careful. I always love doing this. Hop. 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 Ah, I love doing that. These fucking guys I've got to worry about. Any up there? Any runners up there? Doesn't look like it. Ha. Right, looks always safe for the meantime on the bottom level, so we're just gonna go up here and shoot you, because you're an arsehole.
Right, we're not going to waste time, we're just going to press G right away.
Killing season.
I'm just going to start springing up this bottom area. Hey, how are you doing? I did not notice you there, because I was too busy putting traps down. Those big guys can be a bit annoying. Hey, wait. Because the spring traps won't do anything to them. They're dangerous in that aspect. There's another one down there, isn't there? Oh, do you know, you do have these as well. They will recharge over time. They're quite useful if something big gets past. In the meantime, just spam your blunderbuss at them and we should be good. Really? Just so you know, you can hide behind the minecart if the,
You can just hide behind the minecart if those guys are getting a little bit too close for your liking.
Dibs on the orcs! Now you're probably wondering what we're going to put at the top if we can't put spring traps on the floor. Well, you'll see. We're just going to have spike and tar, essentially. Spike tar. What am I waiting for? If I remember correctly, there should be wolves on this level. You know, the hunter moles from the first game. Nope. No, they most certainly are not. They're getting springed off like there's no tomorrow. This is a very basic strategy, there's not much real skill involved, trap placement wise. There's not a lot you can do until you get barricades, as it were. And boom goes the dynamite.
You know, you make do. You fucking
That's
make
gonna leave
do.
a mark.
Alright, we're gonna go. Actually. That's a good
Whenever you
placement.
guys are ready.
Oh no, don't shoot me, bro. Don't shoot me. Hey, what are you doing?
Woohoo! Now how many was that?
Ooh.
Ah, who cares?
Now, it's actually better to be on the top level, because you can see down the bottom, so you can always run down there and stop anything that manages to get a little bit too far for your liking. Hey, see ya. Okay, yeah, that needs to be stopped. I guess son of a bitch here who just goes and triggers all of my traps at the arsehole that he is. Right.
Let's do it again!
Press G. Well, actually, let me place these down first, and then you press G right away because you don't want to be wasting time.
It's about to get awkward. For that.
So we're just going to do that for now, and you can keep an eye on down here. So this is actually far enough. What I will be doing later on when I have the spare cash is placing a whole bunch of arrow walls down. Actually, this is the final wave, isn't it? What the hell am I chatting about? This is the final wave, and why haven't the wolves shown it? Maybe I'm used to co-op, because the wolves usually show up on this level. At least one or two. Hey, how you doing? No. 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 Die.
Hold them back.
What? There's not two elementals down here? Oh, I thought there'd be two elementals down here. Oh well, that's that. That was easier than I expected it to be. But there you go, viewers. A nice little way of getting 5 skulls on the crossing the very first time you play it. I hope you enjoyed. We just unlocked the Dwarf Guardians. I do not use them because I prefer archers. Just my personal preference. But anyway, thank you for watching. We will now move on to the Sorceress's side of things. I hope you enjoyed, and let's go check out how she does things.
These rifts just keep popping up.
No matter. As more rifts appear, our powers grow. Together we will sweep the orcs aside.
Then what? We get married? Pop out a little army of War Mage babies?
I would sooner rip your beating heart from your chest.
Yeah,
That's
I get that a lot.
That's very rude of you, Miss Sorceress. Anyway. Hello viewers, this is Clockworks. Welcome to the Sorceress section of things. Now, I had a little bit of difficulty with this one because this is a live commentary, by the way, so I'm just saying this as it is. I just recorded the War Mage section, and at the current state, you only have around 32 skulls or so. So you don't have enough to do a completely different strategy to the War Mages, because the push traps and spring traps, as you saw from watching the War Mage section, is just infinitely superior to anything else you could do at this stage with your skull limit. So Instead of copying exactly what the War Mage did, I figured I would just go for something a bit more random. So I've gone with the Wind Belt, the Mana Rage Trinket, which are upgraded. That's upgraded once on the first upgrade, and that is upgraded with increased base mana pool. And we'll just go ahead and grab random objects, such as you. Yes, you will do, just me. So, fucking dirt. So we're basically going to be running around doing a lot of the work as the sorceress, blowing orcs, as it were. Sorceress blowing orcs. Boom. I'm sure they enjoy it. Anyway, so we're going to be placing
A perfect fit.
So actually, you know what? We're going to start off with. I know we've got spring traps, and it's not copying. I swear to God, it's not copying the War Mage. But we might as well, right? We'll do something a little different to do that. That works out nicely. Yes, that works out nicely. Not like it's very effective, but it works out anyway. It does unleash the horde. So the problem with the Wind Belt is I have to actually wait for them to get to the bridge before I can use it. So maybe I should have taken lightning. Oops. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Hey! Gotcha. I love doing that.
I was just starting to enjoy myself.
Here we go.
Just in case you didn't know, viewers, these crossbow orcs you can take out with a second charge, like so. Makes the sorceress very OP. You can also do it the same with the leather orcs. It just makes the crossbow seem rather shit if you can just one-shot them. Who needs headshots when you can just do this?
Insects.
Who the fuck needs headshots?
A legless orc.
When you can do that, right?
Tragedy.
Back down to the side. Fuck it, we'll just stay here.
It's time. I'll bathe in your blood.
You coming from there now? You coming from here? Oh, hey. There you are. Look at this, they don't even reach the traps. Oh, hold on. Now they are. I'm just saying, if you were doing this on co-op and you had two sorceresses, you could have one down there, one guarding this stuff, and just shoot them as they come out. Come back to you, pest. That was my fault. Pay attention to the fucking kobolds, guys. Pay attention to the kobolds. See, you must got past her.
We aren't done yet.
Are we not? Okay. If you say so. You know what? Let's go ahead and ignore this side for the meantime, and we'll go ahead and trap up some more of this side.
I'm so brilliant and beautiful.
Apparently. If you say so, you must be. So that'll do for that side, I believe.
Now it's time.
Can you push these off the edge? You can, how about that? Oh.
Time to die.
As you can see, it's not as effective as the War Mage's strategy because, well, you don't have all these push traps on the side. And as a sorceress, you should always stay on the high ground because if anything goes down there, you can just shoot it from up here and be lazy. Lazy sorceress is lazy.
Wow, that was creative.
Die already, it's taking me so long. Jeez.
Step right here, children. Really? That's all.
Aww. Can't buy any more. God damn it. Well, basically, I'm just going to fill up this entire
Here we
area
go.
with spikes and acid walls.
Pretty simple strategy, not as fun as the push traps and definitely not as fun as the push traps and the spring traps, but what can you do? I didn't want to copy the exact same thing. Ah, so close. I'm actually hoping the orcs managed to make it this far because I want to use my wind belt. I didn't buy it for no damn reason. Ah, missed him. Hey, you're speeding. Oh, I got him. Fucking got him. Look at that. That was pro. Come on, come on. Oh, I want him to get floats.
Killing orcs is so exhausting.
Six of 7, still going easy. No problems.
Pleasing.
Yeah, don't be shooting me. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Fucking pro. NLG.
Hold it back.
Yes, fuck you. I'm just having fun doing that on itself.
There will be blood.
So the earth elementals can get through your traps. And hey, look, you got this far. Well done, you earned a wind belt. Goodbye, Mr. Orc.
I need no rest.
Let them come.
Fuck it, we'll just rush G, they're not going to get this far.
Why so serious?
Do I even need to help now? Are they actually going to get this far? Because I'm not sure. I don't, think
Clean
they can,
and
I don't
sharp.
think they can get this far anymore. Maybe an earth elemental or two would, but hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, don't be shooting.
You're up above.
Oh, fucking hell yeah. Gotcha. Hey, stop cheating and going along the rails. Oh, I missed. Sad face. No! I wanted to place one more spike trap to make it look nice. Ah, curses. Oh well. That's a 5-skull guide, viewers. Well, a very simple way of doing the crossing. These maps are still very basic in their core. Well, hopefully soon we'll be moving on to the much more difficult maps. So, until then, I hope you enjoyed. This is how the Sorceress can do this level. There are many other ways of doing this level, as you saw from my War Mage section of doing this. And if I go to Spellbook and refund my skulls, we should have around 40 to 41 to 39-ish. Let's move on to the next level, shall we?